So most advisor websites that I visit are okay. But when I ask them, would you or maybe your friends book a call based on your homepage? The answer is usually no or I don't know. And so the thing is you need to start thinking about your website beyond branding and as a decision-making tool to get more booked calls. Because the reality is you have 5 seconds to get somebody to say yes, not 20, 5. So I'm going to walk you through some simple changes that you can make on your website, a before and after, without having to do a full redo of an entire website, because it's important that you see how you can make tweaks today. So let me walk you through. So here is the before of the website for an advisor. Now, there's nothing any particularly wrong with it, but when you go to the site, it specifically just shows simplifying the complex financial planning with clarity in Dallas, Texas, as you plan and transition into retirement. What does that really mean? How are you really helping me? What is the complex? You can be a lot more specific. So let me show you the after of their website. So this is Joe's website that we made a few updates, but kept really 95% of his website the same. So some of the things we changed, we updated in the hero section a video where he's meeting with clients. You're seeing him, his face, people he works with, and it kind of has that emotional pull. The next thing we updated was his hero section copy, specifically his H1. So retirement planning focused on reducing your lifetime tax bill. They can discover independent, fee-only, fiduciary tax-focused financial planning tailored for pre-retirees and retirees in Dallas, Texas. And we've already seen a big uptick in his traffic and conversion. And I'm going to show you those numbers in just a minute. But I want to show you what else you can change. So with your H1, you want to make sure that you are really focused on who you serve and what you solve for them, okay? And be also thinking about the keywords people are searching for, because your H1 is going to drive the most traffic to your site, okay? The next thing you want to do is making sure you have at least 2 to 3 call to actions on your website. Bonus if you have additional ones that have like a guide or something very specific to get them to take action, okay? Then as you're going through the site, you want to make a connection. So beyond us even having just this little video running in the back, we have learn more about his why. And it's a very personal video, and it has a family photo. Think less about trying to be overly fancy and flashy design. It's more about that clarity, the confidence, and the action you're going to be able to help them take, okay? A big bonus would be adding onto the site testimonials if you can get it from compliance purposes. But again, we want to really be very targeted of who they're working with, the pre-retirees and retirees. And then the keywords we talked about earlier. So investment management in Dallas, Texas, fiduciary financial planning, retirement planning. These are what's going to really help with driving up the traffic to your site and building individual service pages as well. But for right now, we're just talking about the homepage, okay? Has their process, ready to take the next step. It's very clean. It's easy to move forward and understand within the 5 seconds who they work with, okay? So the next thing I'm going to show you are the numbers, because I think that's huge in understanding what kind of shift that you can make. Okay, so the numbers are real. So right after making these simple tweaks within the first 30 days, Joe was seeing 3 keywords ranking in the top 3, 9 keywords in the top 10, and 10 total keywords ranking firmly on the first page. So again, we didn't redo his entire site. We made these simple updates that can make a huge impact. It's knowing where to focus your time and energy. So tonight, I encourage you, open up your homepage and can you decide within 5 seconds who you are and how you help? If not, rewrite it. Or reach out to our team. We would love to help you and give you customized advice on changes you can make that'll have a real impact on your growth strategy. Thanks so much. We can't wait to work with you.